effect hits you like a wave, a fresh new spin on the news you crave. Turn the page and you see the light, a different angle that feels so right. No more waiting for the truth to show. Every story starts to glow. Daily news in a way you didn't know. It's the Taz effect that steals a show. Open your mind, let the colors flow. Daily news in a way you didn't know.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Thanks for joining me here for the Taz Effect Daily News in a way you did not know you could use. For those listening in over the radio airwaves at gcpr.live, thank you, welcome. And for those listening and viewing from all around the social media sphere, hey, how you doing? How your mama and them doing? It, of course, is Fun News Friday, where we have a good laugh, a good cackle, a good chit-chat regarding all of the news that can be found from all around social media. So, first of all, if y'all are not in the Discord, you're missing out. Coming from Inferno himself, it's a meme with the Republicans doing chest compressions on Jim Crow, and it says, "Don't you die on us. We're trying to win an election." It's a good joke. It's a great joke, even. You know. Nope. I'm not doing this with y'all today. I found it on Facebook. You know what? In front of it. Giving it the old Confederate try. Yes, they are, Jay. Yes, they are. Now, we're still doing the Taz roulette when it comes to these videos. Between those that y'all emailed me, DM'd me, and those that were put into the Discord, here we go. What's the description on these? I don't know. Okay, I downloaded them and I uploaded them. We're gonna do Taztastic roulette. That's what we're gonna do. For the lava crunk. Here we go.
If he can find my zipper in this dress, he has earned whatever happens next. I did not survive menopause to start acting ladylike now. I still know how to make a man.
Okay. Just so you can fully grasp what's going on, I'm going to start this over from the beginning. This young man took his text from his grandmother, his grandmama, his Mima, his Grandma, his Gigi, okay, his Granny, his Gamma, okay, and made him a song. Keep this in mind. This is a fully grown man's grandma. Okay. Let's run that back.
If he can find my zipper in this dress, he has earned whatever happens next. I did not survive menopause to start acting ladylike now. I still know how to make a man forget his Medicare number. My back hurts, but not enough to stop being a problem. That man at bingo can absolutely get this casserole and these problems.
Not grandma said the man could get this casserole and these. At least she knows she's a problem. At least she. Okay. Way to go. I'm a she giving up the Watergate salad too. Yeah, it seems like it. Way to go. I'm gonna get you for this. I'm gonna get you for this. Hey, 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 what up, what up, what up? Hey Annabelle. um Coming straight from the Discord. Congrats to Daniel on buying our camo wrapped smart car. Turns out it was for sale. Enjoy this for a long time, buddy. Now, smart car looks like a matchbox car for the streets, okay? I'm bigger than a smart car. And have I driven a smart car before? Yes, most stressful experience of my life. But the gentleman who purchased this car has on a shirt that says it's not going to suck itself and an arrow pointed, you know where the arrow is pointed. This is a dealership that you know takes pictures. That there's a possibility they would take your picture after the car sale because it's part of their advertising. So you got up and decided to this is the shirt you want to go with. And just put some little razzle dazzle on it. I want y'all to also understand that he's in the picture with the young lady. He's got his arm wrapped around this young lady. She just smiled. Baby, you didn't read his shirt. You didn't. Again, way to go. I'm going to get you for this later. I'm going to. Somebody said, quote unquote, it probably has to drive that car. It's not going to drive itself, is it? Who with the right mind would wear a shirt like that? Him. They literally didn't even buy a car. I didn't see what you're talking about. Talking about how small the car is. Somebody tagged him and said, "This you?" Somebody hit us with the John Cena. You can't see me. And regarding the young lady in the picture with him, somebody said, and she's the one that sucks it. God bless her. She got to be there against her will. Oh my God. Why? Why are y'all like this? Why are y'all like this? Hey, DJ. I'm gonna, oh my goodness. Why are why are people in the comment section naming the people in the, oh my goodness. He's the kind of guy who doesn't understand periods and gets mad when his girl says no. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. And why does it look like the car has been crying? If you're in the Discord, you see that it looks like the car has been crying. Like, what do you? And I mean, like, what are you gonna do in a teeny tiny Matchbox car, aka a smart car? This camo wrapped, but outlined in bright orange. I'm talking about like caution vest orange. Like construction worker, please don't hit me on the highway orange. You're on the right track, baby. We were born this way. Yeah, you're right, DJ. Y'all were. So, hey Nana, what you, y'all just be giving it out. Y'all just be giving it out. Oh. Lord have mercy. Oh. Hold on. Whew. Okay. Leave y'all with the cloak. Gotta go get the pack.
Thomas the cloak moves in the night. The shadow that lingers, the guild's darkest light. A whisper of danger, a flicker of dread. The cloak wraps around him in crimson and red. He walks through the city with power untold. A villain somebody, his grip takes its toll. Thomas the cloak is the king of the kingdom. TTE knows his no restraint. In the shadows, the legend so bold. His story is written in whispers of gold. The kill gods were foreign, they trembled in fear. His presence is poison, his voice cold and clear. No mercy, no pity, just power and might. Terror of night. He walks through the city with power and toll. His script takes it all. Cloak is the king of the game. We are no, there's no notorious name.
Okay. Thomas be telling y'all, Jazz be making songs about me. And he make it seem like I'm just mean. And the songs don't slap. They slap. I don't know why this package is open. That's whoever sent me the stationery package because there's no card and it just came like this. I'm covering this. And as you can see, it's just open. Thank you. Hey, Harley Pup girl. Trying to, since we're here. What is it? Hold on, we're going to get our purse scissors. Hold on, Harley Pup. Ugh. Oh yeah, and dear DoorDash, your raggedy ass driver that put my Mountain Dew right in front of the door, so that as soon as I opened the door, it tipped over, and I don't have a Mountain Dew today. I hope her cooter biscuit freezes up, molds, falls off, and rolls down the street. I said what I said. Oh, these are cute. Little bow bookmarks. Thank you. Look, Mountain Dew is a serious thing around here. Raggedy heifer. Hey, Harley Pup, what are you doing? I don't. Okay. You know, I told Harley Pup that she has a delivery coming. She's got some treats coming. Okay. Now every time there's a delivery at the door, she's right here. Like, hey, where my stuff at? Hold on, well, Mom. I don't even know what this is. Wait a second. Ow. What is this? Ah. Okay, that I ordered. That's makeup. Okay. And before you guys, man, your makeup comes in a pink container. I don't know why y'all were shocked by this. There's a will, there's a way. And I have the will to find as much as I possibly can in pink. If it's not in pink, it will be by the time I'm done with it. Oh! Wait a minute. Let's not get that stuck on my purse scissors. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Oh, you don't want to keep me company anymore? Since you notice you don't went through enough packages and I ain't see no treats for me. I'm going back to my Law and Order. She ain't messing with me for real. What's this? Ah, this is yours. Hey, this Mama's. Harley says thank you. Yeah, you gave up and walked in the other room. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, you're knocking the microphone everywhere. Hold on. You know, the other executive producers of this station are not just pushing. Hold on. Dude, wait a minute. Would you? What is your daddy? Your daddy? Your daddy? Oh, okay, there. Ooh. Okay. Here. There, okay, there you go. Okay, all right. You done knocked my Bible off. You done put the Lord on the floor. You got the Lord on the floor. All right. Harley says thank you. Just, I don't know how I became the assistant to a reclusive internet superstar. You know, it's honest living. It's an honest living. I'll let her know when she come back in here. She knocked the Lord onto the floor. She said, "Hey, Turtle," she said, "Screw your Bible. Move over." She said, "Move over, Jesus. I need a snack. I need a snack. Watching this heifer is hard." She's out there. Oh yeah, she done took it. She ran out the room with it. Yeah, she had a little pep talk with Chaos before he left to go to work. She's sick of my shit already. Okay, she's sick and tired of me. I almost fell over out of the chair. I'm pretty sure she said all the bad words to me. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure she said all the bad words to me. So yeah. Oh, Turtle, you're in the right place for a cackle because it's Friday, so we're doing video roulette. We're doing video roulette. And if y'all can see backstage where I load the videos in, there it's very small. It is very small, and I can't see all that well. So I can't even guess as to I don't know. But here we go.
Who the hell is Nice? We changed our name, so you gotta call us Nice Agents now. And whose pathetic idea was that? Should have known. And what does the N stand for? The N-word? Yeah. No, it literally stands for Nick. There are other N-words.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Like necrophilia.
Jokes about my husband dying are not funny.
Promise they'll be funnier when it happens. You didn't even wear black at Charlie's funeral. People doing whiteface about me isn't funny either. Did your husbands tell you to say this? Sorry. What is it good for? You've spent $25 billion on this war with Iran.
I've only spent money on things that are necessary.
What is he doing here?
I spoke at the Pentagon,
Did it make more sense than ba what to ba?
and Pete took me for a joyride in an Apache.
You did?
I heard it's not a DUI if you're flying.
Surely you're getting fired next. Kalshi says he's only a 10% chance. How is that possible? Susie Wiles is 12%, Howard Lutnick's 20%. Okay. But Tulsi Gabbard is favorite at 57%. Well, she is a woman.
Jimmy Kimmel should be fired,
Forgot, free speech is only free when you agree with it.
and ABC should have their license revoked.
Hey, that's my company! Back off, fat ass!
And James Comey also called for my death.
For the Epsteinth time, stop forcing assassination attempts!
Lock the door and
I don't care that you're gay, I care that you're gay for Trump. We need that $400 million ballroom. And why? So Trump can roll right out of bed and be in it. The bed you wish you were next to him in. And $400 million taxpayer dollars is a good investment. What happened to him getting it from donations? I'm sorry, you guys still believe the words that come out of his mouth?
Donations. Okay, side note, I was making a video earlier today. Sound of Coffee was still going. I thought I had closed the door to the office, right? I didn't. Towards the end of the video, you can't hear. I don't know who's sent in the super chat, and you can't hear Thomas's voice. Or at least I can't. You may, because I don't have the best hearing, but you hear donations. And DJ, what I did to her was I almost fell out the chair earlier. Now I did slide on the couch by accident. I was trying to get caught up from Hebrew and Greek class on Wednesday and Bible study and stuff like that and get my notes up to par. And I went to scoot up to grab my water cup and forgot that I had wrapped the blanket completely around my feet and my leg. So when I went to put my feet, I slid, but I wasn't standing up. She was done then. Then when I came in here and was in the chair, I went to lean over to get something and forgot that I was already like sitting back leaning. So when I leaned, I went in that little area in between the armrest and the back of the chair. I thought I was sitting a little bit further up. So she's sick of my shit. She's sick of my shit. Who can't find a zipper in the dress? A lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of people. Sometimes zippers can be. So, yeah. Now. I'm not even gonna guess on what this thumbnail is, but here we go. Let's hope JD isn't listening to this part. Woo. Put on that red cover and slip on your nice rug. 'Cause baby, when you get through, I'm gonna lay all over you. The living room's such a special place. So many times to come. I'm gonna wrap you in plastic and bust you with my thumb. Sofa got me saying, my. You sure look plush tonight. And you're so damn fine. You got me saying, my. You sure look plush tonight after all this time. That sounds too much like so I would. Yeah. I ain't got no sense. You're not helping the situation, Jay. You're not. You're always here just encouraging. And you know what? Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I don't know what this one is. Here we go.
I just found out we have a black family in the neighborhood. I met the dad at carne asada night at the Mexican's house last week. We got to talking, and he invited us to a cookout at their house yesterday. So I got really excited because I found a potato salad recipe on social media that I've been wanting to try. It's got red potatoes, golden potatoes, celery, sea salt, Dijon mustard, olive oil mayonnaise, red pepper flakes, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of cumin, raisins. So I made that and I took it over. I presented it to the older lady in the kitchen and it was a showstopper. The entire place went dead silent. It must have been good because it disappeared before we even sat down to eat.
Everybody's so creative. A showstopper, a showstopper. I don't know why you all do these things to me. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. Um, hold on. Wait a sec. Cause oh Lord. Lord, 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 Lord. Cause yes, I'm aware. I'm aware. I took some notes, DJ. Yes, this came from DJ. I'm outing her on this one. Cause DJ was so proud. And made sure I knew it was for today. First of all, if somebody rolled up on me with potato salad with raisins in it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna think you got roaches at your house, and I'm gonna think that the roaches crawled in that bowl, and I'm gonna have you take that bowl all the way down to the dumpster 2 counties over and dump it there. And after you get done, go home. Don't go home. Somebody said we're gonna go through we're gonna go through some of the greatest hits of the comment section. You are smart, kind, and important. You put your heart in it. That's what's most important. Bless your heart. I love the positive attitude. Potato salad with raisins is offensive in the Black community. Hold my hand. It's the thought that counts. Next time, keep the thoughts inside your head. The thoughts inside your head. Hey, Tiny. What's up, twin? Steve, my friend, you're everybody's favorite neighbor right now, man. He's not everybody's favorite neighbor. He's everybody's favorite punchline. These people they ain't shit. They said, do you have a photo of the potato salad? Somebody says the potato salad disappeared. Did you check here? It's a picture of a garbage can. Somebody said, thank you for your participation, but don't participate again. Friend, I was almost on your side. Me hold your hand. You still did amazing, sweetheart. with the laughing emoji. Okay. First, let me say thank you for coming, Steve. It means a lot to all of us that you came. Second, thank you so much for being so willing to contribute to the cause. Third, I'd like to give you a list of things you can bring going forward. One, plasticware. Two, drinks. Three, ice. Okay, pumpkin. Love you now. Bye. And not gonna lie, that would be me. That last comment, that would be me. That would be me. You come to the cookout, but just bring napkins, right? That last one would be me, like, oh, you're so wonderful. I love you so much. I do. And I really appreciate you showing up and being a good friend and not just wanting to come empty handed. But next time you feel the urge to bring something from this list. And they would look at me and go, Taz, it's an empty post-it. You didn't write anything down. Exactly. The only thing you're ever allowed to bring is an appetite and gratitude. That's it. Somebody put an emoji of a dump truck dumping out thousands of crying, laughing emojis. Somebody said, can someone give him a hug? All in all, we appreciate your kindness. Don't be kind again. Steve, friend, never mind. You did good. Ooh, you should have stuck with the canned Merc, the powdered Merc. No Merc. Waffles. No, sir. Better not chance the drinks. Exactly. I would have told him to bring it right. Bring your appetite and gratitude. Somebody has to bring the good napkins and the good. Here's the thing. The people who cannot cook and are put in charge of bringing napkins and paper plates always want to skim on the napkins and paper plates. Like, you can't even bring the proper ones of those. Like, I'd be ready to throat punch them. Like, real talk. You bought a pack of 100 paper plates from the discount Dollar Tree, okay? Dollar Triage. So really only 5 people gonna be able to eat, because it'd be the place that you gotta have 67 of them. Because if you breathe too hard, they're gonna fall apart. And then they want to bring the napkins that when you pick up one, they look like they all been fire marshal built together. Absolutely not. Like, I hope your cooter biscuit fall off and roll down the street. Yeah. He just knew he ate. He did. First of all, everybody was like, yeah, when he named 2 different potatoes and said cumin, absolutely. They would have taken that dish back home with it. They probably thought like I thought, like he got roaches. They probably, because remember, he didn't say he got his dish back. I would have tied it up, put it in another bag, tied it up, put it in another bag, tied it up. Take this down, because everybody got that one neighbor, or maybe 2, depending on the street you live on. I don't know. That don't nobody go put that in their garbage can. Oh, child. All right, let's continue with the roulette. I just want to remind y'all. I want y'all to remind y'all. Friday is the show made by y'all. Okay? Friday is the show made by y'all. Every bit of what we watch is what y'all sent. Y'all sent it. Okay? Don't come for me. Don't come for me, Argentina. This mess is yours. You created it. I just play the videos. Here we go. Do I know what this next one is? Of course not. Of course I don't. Like I said, we're gonna continue with Tazlet. Tastastic Roulette. Here we go.
Reviewing merchandise from the official Trump Store Mother's Day collection. Mother's Day is just around the corner, which means children of mothers around the country are currently on the hunt for a special gift for their special woman. And if you are looking for something a little different than the average chocolates, the flowers, or yet another robe, then look no further. Our grifter-in-chief has so graciously put together this Mother's Day gift guide on the official Trump Store that they promise will give your mother the wow she deserves. And wow would be correct. At the very top of the Trump Store Mother's Day gift guide is the Summer Skin Rescue Kit and the Age Reversal Kit, both $125. And these two gifts together really just say the one thing that your mother wants to hear on her special day: you look damaged and really old, and I'd like to fix that. 7 out of 5 stars. Next we have this MAGA Mom Bistro mug, which makes a lot of sense to me because Trump and coffee do have a lot in common. As in, they both have a tendency in waking me up with a jolt of anxiety and also subsequently raise my heart rate for the rest of the day. 6 out of 5 stars. And we have this merchandise for a design for what they're calling the MAGA Moms Club, which if I saw in public, I think I would assume is for something like maybe a book club, except it's referring specifically to a group of people that famously do not read. 8 out of 5 stars. Then perhaps the most noticeable and confounding aspect of this collection is the amount of bee and honeycomb themed merchandise that's included in this. We have a honeycomb ring, bee and citrine drop earrings, bee Trump bracelet, honeycomb necklace, and at this point I'm like, why? Why are there so many bees happening to me right now? So I attempted to do what nobody who's ever been to the Trump Store website has ever done before, and I tried to do a little bit of my own research. I don't know if this is connected, but apparently Melania Trump put a White House-shaped beehive in the White House lawn. It's part of the White House Honey Program, which I've never heard of before, but it was made in 2009, and no one's added to it since, but apparently Melania felt so compelled to have more bees at the White House that she has constructed this thing. Why is this the only good thing she's ever done? Can she just turn their entire platform into more bees? She has the motto, be best. It took me 10 seconds. I made her a new logo. Be best. Just add 2 E's. Do something, Melania. Be our queen bee and just pollinate the world. 10 out of 5 stars. Next, we have these Trump slippers because I just love thinking about the words Trump and feet in the same sentence. Then we have this $250 pink MAGA hat bundle that's currently on sale for $230. I wonder why. My personal favorite is this Trump hat in distress with his name written upside down. 9 out of 5 stars. I'm taking a personal grievance against this Make America Great Again canvas tote. This particular style is reserved for 2 things: LL Bean and Trader Joe's, and I will not let you have them. And finally, we have the shirt that everyone should want to give to their mother on the one day that they're supposed to relax. No days off. Designed by Lara Trump. I guess this Mother's Day, just gift your mother this, and then you should probably ask her to make you a sandwich, and then she can serve it to you on this Trump gold serving platter. 5 out of 5 stars.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. I knew you had multiple accounts, but this was 2 live, same time, different topics. I don't have multiple accounts. I have one. Do I have a backup account? I think I have one backup account. I think I have a backup account. I might need to check to see if I still remember the. Oh, for Teresa. Oh, okay. I was about to be like, yeah. I don't really expect Trump to market or have proper anything for Mother's Day because, one, he didn't have a good relationship with his mother, very much so, mommy issues. He wasn't great regarding the mothers of his children, and his current iteration of a wife. Yeah, let's just go to the next video.
The Doodle Circus? Cirque Doodle Soleil? Trapeze artist with a little stomach issue mistakenly poops on 23 front row spectators mid-dive. This man had a gas station sushi burrito and got food poisoning from it, duh. But instead of just going to sit down somewhere, he decided that the show must go on. And he had to do his signature eagle dive despite repeated warnings. Like, people were telling him, like, nah, bro, you gotta go sit your ass down somewhere, preferably on the toilet. But no, he just popped some Imodium and got his happy ass up on that trapeze and started swinging around. And mid-swing, all hell broke loose, and row A1 through D7 was considered the splash zone. Just doodle everywhere. And what made it even worse was that there was like a fan on. I guess they have like a fan on for dramatic effect, so people's hair can blow, and like the little ribbons and shit that they be using to blow. No, doodle was just blowing all over the place, just raining down on the bitch twice. And this man was there for an anniversary with his wife, talking about he paid $189 to be doodled on. You know, when they be like, I'm shitting on you hoes. If shitting on you hoes was a person, it's this mofo. And the man talking about his wife's cashmere sweater was ruined. Cashmere sweater? What about your hair? Because I know if doodle got on your sweater, it definitely got in your head. Girl, you got to throw your whole head away. Head in the dumpster. So they immediately ended the show, gave everybody a refund. I want more than a refund, okay? I'm suing everybody. I'm suing the circus, the gas station for selling sushi burritos. Sushi and burritos is not even the same culture. Why does a sushi burrito even exist? Those are not even supposed to be in the same time and space for obvious reasons. Who eats a sushi burrito, especially from a gas station? I'm suing the dude for eating a gas station sushi burrito and deciding that it's okay to have the bubble guts 50 feet above 300 people. I'm suing the city for letting the gas station sell sushi burritos. That should be against the law. And then they talking about future shows are already sold out. So somebody heard about the doodle rain and decided, hey, sign me up for that, because I'm never going in that building for any event, because ain't no way they got all that doodle up. If he's doodling in the sky and then a fan is blowing it all around the room, who cleaned up all of that doodle? There's doodle spots everywhere. You gotta just take a match and take the whole place out of here and start all over. You sitting down, smelling something, you don't know what it is because it's dark in there. Meanwhile, you sitting next to doodle spots that they missed. That's why I don't even like clubs. I don't like the movie theater because it's dark in there and you don't know what you're sitting next to. Rows A through D, this is it for y'all. Just throw your whole body away.
Couple things. One, a sushi burrito is a thing. Some places call it a sushirito. Two, Lord, please forgive me. Please forgive me. But who in the audience was thinking, rain down on me? First, I need y'all to think this through. Maybe it's just my brain, but you just been shat on, okay? You got to get in the car. What about the people who didn't drive there, that took public transportation or have to take an Uber? How you gonna do that? And then you're like, oh, well, call somebody. Who you gonna call and give good enough explanation to that they gonna let your shitty ass get in their car? Okay, shit is waste. So you have things that have been expelled from somebody else's body now on you. The diseases that could be. You do know that there are people who still ascribe to bath months and bath days. This is somebody that was like, I know my tummy is topsy-turvy. I don't care about anatomy and physiology or basic biology. I'm still going to leap. And do you know how liquefied a shit has to be to make its way through a leotard to spray the people? This wasn't somebody that was naked. Y'all noted that, right? This wasn't somebody that was naked. This wasn't chunks. His milkshake scrambled everybody from the yard, and they're like, it's not better than yours. Damn right, it's not better than yours. Don't teach us, because you did charge. Like, they're talking about they gave everybody a refund, but old boy is like, I paid $185 to get you at your $185 back. But did they call the tide trucks to come? Did they call the mobile showers? Like, did you allow people to shower? Like, did you forget asking for, y'all don't be asking for the right stuff. Y'all don't be asking for the right stuff. Can you stand the rain? Shit will come. This we know for sure. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? On a perfect night, he was flying through the sky. And just to make it last, he shed. Why do y'all give me ideas? You know I'm gonna pick it up and run with it, okay? I'm a husband that bitch. Like, this is why my Discord is affectionately nicknamed the corner. Don't shit on me, acrobat man. Your stench is overwhelming. He said, let it flow, let it flow. Can't clench it in anymore. Don't you know that he's been shitting on you? It's raining down and the fan's making it twirl around. He's been you know there is a mega church grifting pastor out there right now rubbing his hands together. I'm gonna tell you precisely what, you know what, we're gonna go into what their Sunday sermon is about to be. Sing the one posted above, Annabelle. Oh. Oh. Okay, I gotta stop playing. Chocolate rain, chocolate rain. Wait a minute. This is gonna be the sermon at the mega churches on Sunday. You know, came to my attention. Some of our good brothers and sisters, some of our strongest congregants were tested. The devil decided to step in the way, and instead of letting the Lord rain down blessings, he let the devil rain down excrement. You know, the excrement of the world blocks the sunlight of the Lord's blessing. And when you're sealed in the soil of man and the soil of the demonic, nothing can break free. Now, our good brothers and sisters, they tried to shake that dirty devil off. They tried to shake the demonic chocolate from them. So, you got to help your brothers and sisters off. They still got a little bit of that stench on them. And how can we help them? Huh? Lord, woo, I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to put down the first 500 to get our good brothers and sisters stainless steamer clean. We gonna get them deep clean. Yes. So who's gonna match me with the next donation of $500 digitized to help our benevolent saints today? Yes, because remember, the battle is not yours. Okay? And our good brothers and sisters were literally in the trenches. I ain't got no good sense. y'all know I'm a PK. All right. You better outrun yourself for Jesus. We fighting Iran. They running the excrement. Where we gonna go? Cause there's a holy war that's coming. And it was that holiness that kept that unholy diarrhea. That unholy diarrhea from hitting the center core of our brothers and sisters. Yes, amen and amen and amen. We're gonna have an A and B selection come from our young adult choir. Yes, Lord. Don't forget, dig deep. Dig deep. Because, Brother Chester, I heard you had $185 to take Sister Margaret out. You should have $280 to help the church help your brother. Yes, dig deep. Woo! Dig deep and give all that you can give. Let me stop. You guys want weird like this? I did. I built this community brick by brick, okay? I spackle it every day with fresh cement. I do. Musical guest for the offering, Randy Watson. Woo! We're gonna have a shitty good time. My love, do you ever shit on candy coated raindrops? You're the same, my shitty rain. My heart, do you ever dream of candy coated raindrops? Y'all sent this. Y'all know I'm not well, okay? This brain up here, Wonderland. This what you ordered. Okay? You got up on the DoorDash. This what you ordered, okay? Here we go.
What's the dumbest hill anybody's died on in a divorce proceeding?
So many. So many hills.
Aside from the toaster.
There's a chapter in my book called The Case of the Incredible Shrinking Penis. And it tells the story of the dumbest hill I've ever seen somebody die on. And that is that
I'm sorry, what?
A guy married my client on false pretenses. He wanted a green card. And they got married, and he literally, right after the marriage ceremony, left and never came back. And my client came to me very upset and said, I want this marriage annulled. And this was really important to my client. We had him served, and we said, we want an annulment. And he said, I won't give you an annulment, I'll give you a divorce, because that way he could keep the citizenship. And we said, no, we want an annulment. And the reason he didn't want to give her an annulment is they could affect his citizenship status. So we ended up having an annulment trial. And he claimed that they had consummated the marriage, meaning that they had had sexual intercourse. Now, my client was like a 37-year-old woman. So, like, how do you prove somebody didn't have sex? with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to her about, look, maybe you want to just take the divorce because like it's going to be really hard to prove you didn't have sex. It's his word against yours. And I said, she was like, well, I'm a virgin. And I was like, well, I mean, congratulations. Like that's an accomplishment at 37. But, the chances of your hymen still being intact are like almost nothing. Like, because, as time passes, it gets weaker and it's, any gynecologist can tell you that like, just because a woman's got a broken hymen doesn't mean that they're not a virgin. And I said, but look, if it was intact, that would be conclusive proof that you never had sex with this person. So I said, why don't you go to your gynecologist and find out? So she went to see her gynecologist. A couple days later, I walk into the office. My secretary says, Jane Doe is in conference room B and she's very upset. So I was like, all right, I know what this is. Like, I knew it was going to be. So I go in and I say, listen, it was a long shot. There was no way it was going to be intact. And she was crying. She was like, no, it's intact. She's like, I just came from the doctor. Like my hymen is intact. Like, and I was like, oh, game on. Like, it's game on now. Like, I was like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. I'm like, and she would testify to that? She's like, yeah. She even like took pictures. Like, I was like, oh, it's on now. So we took the case to trial and we didn't let the guy know. And I had him get on the witness stand and on cross-examination, I said, you testified earlier that you had sexual intercourse with my client. He said, yes, I did. I said, and when you say you had sexual intercourse, you mean you put your penis into her vagina? And the judge is like, Mr. Sexton, I think we all understand that that's what sexual intercourse is. I was like, Your Honor, if I could just have a little leeway, I'd appreciate it. He says, I'll give you a little, Mr. Sexton, but this is going to stay PG. This isn't going to get X-rated. And I walked through and I said, and did you have any problems when you had sex? He said, no, we had no problems. I said, now, sir, I apologize for asking you this. How big is your penis? And objection. I said, Your Honor, I asked for a little leeway here. This will be relevant, I assure you. She said, all right. And he said, it's average size. I said, respectfully, there could be some debate about what it means to be average size. I said, so how many inches approximately is it? He said, well, 5 or 6 inches. I said, 5 or 6 inches when erect? He said, yes, 5 or 6 inches. I said, very good, thank you. I said, I have nothing further. Then I called her gynecologist to the stand. And I basically said, would it be physically possible for a 5 or 6 inch penis to have penetrated my client's vagina? I said, absolutely not. The only way a person could have had sexual intercourse with her is if they had a microphallus, meaning a penis less than 1 inch long. And, anything more than that, and they would not have been able to do it. So the guy went back on the stand and said, I exaggerated the size of my penis. It's actually much smaller than
Whip
that.
it out, let us see.
And I said, is it your testimony that your penis is smaller than 1 inch when erect? And the judge said, all right, that's it. I want to see counsel in chambers, and brought us both in chambers and said to opposing counsel, like, your guy's going to grant her the annulment, or I'm going to hold him in contempt of court. I'm going to charge him with perjury. He's going to end up in jail. And so he ended up giving her the annulment.
If you're going to pull a scam for the sake of your immigration status, you should make sure the other person is involved in it. You don't just marry them and then just skedaddle. And don't lie about something, because this is why I'm not an attorney. This is why I'm not an attorney, because I whip it out. Now, there is a gentleman. I don't know if he's still over on the Ticky Tech. That was my first marriage. Way to go. That was quite a story. Yes, my bad, Susan. Susan came in right in the midst of that story. But there was, I don't know if he's still over there. So there was a gentleman over on the TikTok. Face all in the camera talking about he has the smallest weed whacker. And I believe he even made TMZ. And I'm like, and people are like, oh, he's so brave. He's so full of He's hoping to get pity punani, because there are some goofy heifers that are going to be willing to essentially lip sync with him, and he's going to be drowning in the cooter biscuit. Because some of you have to love a good sob story and you willing to just be giving it out. You're going to have worm-infested cooter biscuits because you feel sorry for somebody who played you. He going to whip his pants down. You're going to find out that it ain't as little as you thought. You thought that he had a masculine clit, and you're going to find out he got King Kong down there. He just ain't got a good personality, or he just ugly as shit. And now you're going to be birthing bridge trolls. But that man was willing to tell folks he had a micro. He was willing to tell them that he had a cut in half Vienna sausage instead of just being nice to that lady. That woman was 37 years old and a virgin. She had waited her whole life to get her little snickerdoodle down there. You could have gave her a lick fizz, okay? You could have just mwah on the thigh and she'd have been happy. She'd have been gush plush, okay? You, baby, listen. And don't say, you shouldn't say that. She was willing to marry a man that wasn't even properly dating her. She was one of them. I'm waiting for me. The thing, he could have helicoptered her on his tongue. Would you leave her? Yep, Murphy Law always applies. Like, come on. Potential perjury over line about micro penis. Right. Like, now, sir, you could have been lip syncing with her the whole time. Okay. Y'all could have been clit fighting. Everybody was clit fighting. Yep, that's what you could have been doing. He said the case of the incredible shrinking. Okay. Here we. Oh. And that story came from an older cousin of mine. When I say older, she in her 60s. She in her 60s. Oh, I know they exist. I know they exist. There's some full-grown men walking around with some very masculine clits. That Annabelle. And I don't even know how to explain that, Annabelle. The penis has a micro penis. What the hell? Why is the penis walking around? You know what? Nope. We're just gonna roll the next clip.
A woman attempted to cut off her boyfriend's ding-a-ling. She missed and cut his thigh. She was charged with a misdemeanor. Public service announcement. Booby trap spelled backwards is party boob. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah,
if a guy ever says to you, you must be wearing space pants because that ass is out of this world, that's when you reply, no, I'm actually wearing softball pants because my ass is out of your league. Bar and bra. Two different words, same letters, but both keep men eagerly awaiting till they open. Hear me out. If someone threw a rock and knocked you off your donkey, would you be considered stoned off your ass? Hear me out. If someone from Cuba and someone from Iceland have a child, is that child an ice cube? Hear me out. Why is it called boob sweat and not humidititties? Hear me out. If a she shed is also called a bitch barn, does that mean a man cave is also called an asshole?
Clearly, I need to step up my mom jokes because the Mr. Wiener got me. The Mr. Wiener. Oh. Okay, here we go.
What's the biggest problem for a woman who is gay, undocumented, and a drug addict?
Wow.
She can't choose between rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
Rock,
wow.
paper,
Scissors.
Scissors.
Rock. I mean, if she take the rock and sell it, she be all right.
I got nothing. I got just moving right along because what the hell? I don't.
That reminds me of another Steven Seagal story.
You mean Russian citizen Steven Seagal?
I meant blues artist Steven Seagal.
He was sitting at his desk, I think it was at Paramount at the time, and he's got his feet up on the desk, and he's reading a script, and his gun is on the desk next to him. And the producer walks in, and Steven Seagal is weeping. The producer's like, "What's going on? Are you okay?" He's like, "I just read the most beautiful script I've ever read." And he's like, "Oh, wow, who wrote it?" He goes, "I did."
It's the best. That's the best.
I don't think I've ever seen a Steven Seagal movie. I barely know who he is.
Oh, we gotta.
They're amazing. When he gets older, he won't even get out of his chair for a fight scene. He'll just sit in his chair and kick.
So my friend,
Like Liza Minnelli?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay, coming strong with Russian citizen Steven Seagal. 2, who has ever seen a movie that he wrote? 3, saying that he's not getting out of his chair for a fighting scene, and then equating that to Liza Minnelli. How many actors have we learned? Most of them. Most of them. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Ooh, where's my water? Lord Jesus. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna take a beverage break because I know y'all. Whew. Okay. You still working on that bone? She is in there savoring that bone down. She just I just caught hearing it. When I went out to go get an iced coffee, I was wondering why she was paused crisscross. She was watching me the whole time. Girl, I don't want your bone. I don't want no smoke either. Sheesh. Man. About to get a beat down over a bone. Lord of mercy. Who doesn't Inferno, who doesn't love savoring their bone? We're going to the next video.
Have y'all ever had car problems so bad that your dad has to call his dad? Good Lord, y'all, sorry. I didn't realize everyone's dad was dead. Did he die in the Journal Factory explosion? Like, y'all are a rhetorical questions final boss, I swear to God.
My dad is alive. Tone negative. My dad's not dead, but his dad is. You didn't think about the carless people either, Wyatt. What if I don't like beans? What if I don't like dads? That's so easy. Just put beans in the engine and call her dad. The car is Beans, Grant. This isn't about you. What if my dad is Beans? What if I don't have a dad or a car? This bean soup theory thing is so great. The way that we're combining bean soup theory with the Journal Factory explosion is just mwah. you. Did y'all ever, I lost something once. I can't believe you would make a joke about the journal factory explosion. That was really hard for some of us to experience, and it's kind of uncool of you to joke about. Not sure how to make this about me yet. Anyone have any suggestions? Dad soup theory. What if my mom is dead? How can I bring that up? Journal factory exploded, diary factory burned down, inside thought machine broke. Since we're just commenting anything, I have a headache if anyone was wondering. My dad was a journal. Something bean soup. My dad died eating beans during his lunch. He was working in a journal factory at the time. The journal factory sued my entire family for medical malpractice, so thanks. The class of 2020 didn't even get a graduation. Why would you say this? My car died in the journal factory explosion. By the way, my stomach hurts if you even care. So my dad died in the journal factory explosion, so let's think about that maybe. I don't have a car or a dad, so I'm very extremely hurt by your video. This is so accurate. People are so weird. My dad doesn't even like beans, and he's dead. Mine's dead, but he couldn't have helped me anyway, so no worries. Oh, okay, Ashley, I was wondering. Bruce, I never knew my father. I just lost my journal. Why would you bring that up? My dad is not dead, but he is dead to me.
Damn. Not my dad's. Not dead. He's just dead to me. But you know, no jokes aside, it's always weird when people do that. Because they pick and choose when they want to center themselves or when they want to be offended. Somebody can watch 20 people tell funny stories about various people in their life. And all of a sudden they see one person, well, you know, I don't have a dad. It's very disrespectful that you talked about that. I don't have a penis either, Charlene, but I don't get upset because somebody's talking about theirs. I don't have an annoying personality. I don't get upset and offended when you display yours, Mary Beth. Mm-hmm. She's right. Journal fact. Let's bring back secrets and journaling. Secrets and journaling. And it's selective meism at that, Susan. But let's bring back secrets and journals. And what gets me, like truly gets me, are the amount of people that share so much, whether in group chats and conversations online or whatever, and then we'll get pissy and act like so many people are telling their business or are all up in their bit. You told it. You told it. Like for years, I had someone mad at me because they're like, well, you told it. No. Go back to that group chat we were in. Go back to that group chat we were in. And they scrolled through it. And I just looked at them as they were scrolling. Them was your loose lips. You told your own business. I don't even know how you thought I would even know that about you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because, child, one time this girl, unprovoked, forgot her husband was in a group chat. It was a co-ed group chat. Y'all gonna love this one. Unprovoked. We were talking about our favorite movies from our childhood and how a lot of our favorite movies may not have been age appropriate and that they were our favorite movies then because we were looking at these things through a child's lens and we thought that, you know, they were the greatest thing ever. Then you get older and you realize, oh, that was a messed up situation. Unprovoked, she decided to tell us about how she, a few days before we had this conversation, had a one-night stand with some random person she met at a bar when she told her husband that she was working overtime at work, caught a STD, and was talking about how she was giving her husband all these excuses and creating fights out of nowhere to avoid having sex with him so she wouldn't pass the STD on to him. Got mad at me and 2 other people in the group chat talking about we told. We were not out with her that night. She had not independently told us anything. How she thought we would know, I don't know. But I was like, yeah. Go back and look through that group chat, Sister Cat. You told on yourself. Some people have multiple sets of blue slips. My journal died in a dad factory. Yeah, she was a nasty piece of work, honey. A nasty piece of work. Cause I'm just like, honey, I don't know how you thought I was supposed to know all your business. But evidently, what got her to finally reach back out to me again, that going back and forth through the divorce, her now ex-husband, his sister, and another family member who I knew. She was sitting there trying to toss my name up in there. And they all said, we knew. They were like, we knew you were lying. And you didn't realize that you told on yourself because evidently she had said that I was there and tried to put it off on me. Where she was at, the day of the week, or everything that was going on, they knew for a fact that I wasn't there. And that wasn't my ministry. And child, it gets worse. It gets worse. The person that she had a little one night stand with, it wasn't somebody she met at the little bar she was at. Child, she had went out in the back of the establishment to smoke a little cigarette, right? I didn't even know she smoked cigarettes. She did to do with the homeless man that asked her if she had some change. I was like, girl, you got to put that on me. Who did you think was gonna believe that one I was letting that random person touch me? And no offense to those that happen to be without a home. No offense. But in my mind, you don't have a home, therefore you don't have a steady way to keep up your hygiene. And 3, we gonna have to do so. We all outside, so I'm supposed to be ass out, face down, booty up. Outside. If that's what you want to do, that's what you do. That's your business. That's your business. Okay, and I love that for you. I'm not doing it. People cannot keep it. Yeah, they can't keep up with it. But yeah, she self-snitched. I don't know who she thought she was messaging, because this group chat wasn't like a phone group chat. Like, it wasn't like phone number to phone number. It was through an app, and you could like change the colors of it. So this was like a bright orange, like it was a very distinctive chat. And it was done that way on purpose, because from time to time we would a lot of times we discuss mutual aid for different people that folks may have had in their phones, different stuff. And we didn't want to, make people feel bad and different things. And there would be times where different things would come up where, yeah, we would kind of get very personal and share with one another. So that's why we made the color very distinct. But I'm like, girl, to say that I didn't tell none of your business. Girl, I don't even like you like that. But here we go.
I just ate a pile of shit. Where's my money?
What?
My $500. You bet me $500 that I couldn't eat a pile of shit.
I can't believe you just ate a pile of shit.
Well, I did.
You
I ate
ate
a
shit
big
for
giant
$500.
pile of shit. Now fork it over.
I don't have it.
What do you mean you don't have it?
I never thought you would actually do it. Who does that?
Well, I did. I needed the $500. I was gonna get my car
Right.
fixed, take some yoga classes, get a new suit, some new speakers, get a computer, go to Puerto Rico.
That's too much. That's like $1,500.
$500?
What that all would cost?
No, I just ate the shit. If you didn't have the money, why didn't you stop me before I ate all that shit?
I was too amazed. I've never seen anyone eat a pile of shit right in front of me. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. I could only sit and watch you eat that shit.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Meanwhile, I just ate a pile of shit for free, for no reason. God damn it!
Hey, can I ask you a question? Was that your own?
Yes, that was my own shit. What are you, sick? You think I'd eat someone else's shit? What are you, fucked up?
What did it taste like?
A nice juicy steak. It's shit. Shit tastes like shit. It's shit. It's shitty. It's not good.
I'm sorry, man. I feel really bad. I'll tell you what. Double or nothing if you jack off the dog.
All right.
My brother in Christ. He just told you he don't have $500. You're going to jack off a dog for his... How did he come up with a pile of shit that quick? He just told you he ain't have... Men, you're never beating the allegations. You're never beating the allegations, okay? A lot of y'all think that we women sit around thinking that y'all just constantly out cheating. No. Most of the heartbreak when and if y'all do cheat is because we wonder who the hell wanted y'all. No disrespect. Well, maybe a little bit. But we really think that when y'all get together, y'all do weird shit. Like really weird shit that's like questionable as to how you survived. You're not beating the allegations. You're not fiber in his diet. And I know there's somebody out there like, no, Taz, you're just saying that for the sake of it. No. 9 times out of 10, when y'all cheat, we're wondering who you paid to cheat with you. I've met some women who have been cheated on that literally sat in front of me, not crying, not even mad, like laughing, like not them out here trying to disappoint multiple women at once. Yeah, I'd be afraid of a guy who acts like, but yeah. Lord have mercy. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Reviewing merchandise from the official Trump Store Mother's Day collection.
That one. Okay, so that one was in there twice. My bad.
I use urine for toothpaste. I think it's brightening my teeth from the inside out.
No, it's not. Who?
Hold on. 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 This is my. I did not watch all of these because some of these were sent so many times. I was like, you know what? We just gonna roll it on the what? Okay, let's start. Oh, what? Huh? I'm sorry. We're gonna continue, but hold on. I gotta get my emotional support, Gertrude. Wait a second. Come here, Gertrude. Okay. We have our emotional support, Gertrude. We're gonna start this back over from the beginning. I'm a little afraid to start. I don't know where this is going. Oh, yeah, exactly. Inferno, what happened to hello? How are you? Okay. All right. We're back. We're back to the Taz roulette.
I use urine for toothpaste. I think it's brightening my teeth from the inside out.
No, it's not.
It's not!
Who gave you this dumbass idea?
Adding it to your bath is really good for your skin.
You realize I tell my 4-year-old not to piss in the fucking bathtub, and you're out promoting pissing in the bathtub. She's 4 and you're 84. Tell me what the problem really is here.
Why is the pee so
I
dark?
fill it up with urine and then hold it over my eye with my eye open.
When they say flushing your eye, they don't mean flushing your eye with the stuff that you're supposed to flush down the toilet.
Carrie drinks about 2 liters of her own urine every day. Every morning as soon as she opens her eyes, she walks into the bathroom with a cup in hand. That first cup of fresh urine is her breakfast. She says the urine tastes like champagne.
I guess she found the infinite urine hack because she's drinking her own and then recycling and drinking it again. I guess the benefit here is she's drinking her own and not somebody else's she doesn't know.
In addition to drinking it, she also uses her urine to brush her teeth and wash her face. Carrie firmly believes this keeps her skin looking young and her teeth whiter.
So she's a little.
She doesn't look young. She looks old as hell.
Because her skin looks like it's been outside in the desert sun, and her teeth look like an ear of corn.
The core reason she sticks to this habit is to save her life. 4 years ago, Carrie was diagnosed with melanoma. Faced with the doctor's recommendation for chemotherapy, she felt terrified and repulsed, so she chose an extreme alternative therapy.
What the fuck snake oil salesperson sold her this bottle of piss? That fucker.
She was repulsed by chemo, but not
cure your cancer. Has anybody heard of this? Is this an actual thing? Do people actually do
some
this
cancers
shit?
just eating
Urine
her
therapy.
up in the-
She believes urine contains antibodies capable of curing cancer. Although there is no scientific basis for this in medicine, Carrie remains utterly convinced.
So somebody on TikTok told her to do it. I mean, I've had a lot of weird thoughts in my life, but not one of them ever said, here, let me go drink a glass of fucking piss.
Has persisted with it for 4 years. This has caused great distress to her 3 daughters. The smell of urine permeates the entire house. In an effort to change their mother's mind, the daughters took her to see an oncologist. The specialist conducted detailed biopsies and scans and discovered that Carrie's cancer had already spread.
Just imagine being a kid trying to deal with this. Not only is your mother dying, but she smells like piss as she's dying. That's nothing a child should ever have to deal with.
This meant that her urine therapy had not only failed to work, but had also delayed the optimal window for treatment. If she did not undergo conventional treatment immediately, she would face death. However, Carrie remained resistant. She even suspected that the doctors were saying this on purpose just to make money off.
Yeah, because most doctors would rather have you drinking piss than getting better. That's how most people think. Is anybody going to try to drink piss? Just answers in the comments. Because it does not cure cancer. Just if you're thinking it's going to, it's not.
She's continuously redepositing the same waste back off in her body, causing her internal organs to work twice as hard. And the fact that her pee was not getting any lighter, I can only imagine how aggressive her cancer has become on the inside. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh my. First of all, shout out to her daughters for trying to get her help, because I would have left my mama right there. I'd have called CPS. Remove me. I don't care who you place me with. Remove me. That house got to smell like 67 elderly, no leak control cats. She puts it everywhere. It's gotta be. It's in the carpet. It's in the it's everywhere. She just wake up and just her water bill got to be at 0 though. It gotta be. She washing her face. She's sitting there. What? You got skin cancer. Why are you putting pee in your eyeball? She's the snake oil salesman that sold herself piss. She is, cause sorry, not sorry, white ladies, you know this is true. You know this is true. Far too many of y'all, something happened to y'all. Y'all act like y'all the experts on it, and y'all start coming up with weird shit so that you can sell it to other people. And you swear up and down it works. How you think Crunchy Mom bullshit started? My kids are gonna be better than your kids because I'm just gonna give them granola with everything. Yay! And we're never gonna wear shoes because shoes on your feet restrict your creativity. Yay! Y'all not beating the accusations. You're not beating the accusations or the history. This is why people don't eat your food at potlucks. If you white and you're a phenomenal cook, and you tired of people looking at you like you let your dogs lick everything before you cook with it, get your kindred together. Because, nope. I'm sitting here with my emotional support, Gertrude, because Methany Ann is out here slathering piss all over herself. Right, it's all up in her skin. This is me on Tic Tacs and Listerine. Can't tell. Who the fuck Pete doesn't cure cancer? Urine for the surprise. How deep that rabbit hole? Nope, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Nope. 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 No. Nopelodeon. Huh. See, now I'm afraid to hit the button. Oh. Oh. Serenia is her name. Well, hello. We haven't seen you for the vast majority of the show. Are you coming back to be my friend? You're not even paying me no damn attention. Could you at least pretend that I exist, that you like me? Hello. Hi. Don't. Oh, I forgot. I'm back. My bad. I forgot you and Gertrude got a beef going on. Sorry. Okay. I'm putting her back. I put her back. I'm getting beat up, cussed out. I put her back. I said I'm sorry. What you mean? Well, that wasn't good enough. Look at you knocking stuff over. I said I'm sorry. Hey, did you enjoy your bone? Was it delicioso? All right. Okay. We got a few more videos. I think got 2 more videos. Yeah. Oh, you leaving? Okay. Well, go on with your bad self. Go watch your Law and Order then, Heffernan. I don't like you no way. No, I'm just playing. I do like you. Oh, okay. You just huffing and puffing at me. That was a nice 2 minutes of friendship. She took the toilet a little too seriously. Boy, did she. She was, when they said let your natural pheromones and natural oils come out, baby, that's not what they meant. Now, my papa's a cornucopia, a wealth of stores. Every weekend, he would say that he was just sitting around waiting for his natural oils to come out. My papa would not moisturize himself at all on the weekend. He would just be ashy as hell. He took I'm off to a whole nother level. Good thing Harley didn't catch you listening to that. Yeah. Glad she just now finished her bone and came back in here. All right. Okay. Okay. Am I nervous about clicking this next video? Yeah, because I don't know what it is. We're still doing roulette. Okay. What? It's a nice innocent video, I think. I don't know. Okay, we go. Lord, please let this video not be too bad, because my dog is still in the office, and if she hears something crazy, I'm gonna be in timeout for the rest of the day, because she run a tight, strict ship around here. Okay. All right.
The Little Bean. It's a fantastic gift. The Little Bean by Jen Genevieve. I'm a cute little bean. Sometimes it's difficult to be seen. I hide behind a couple of curtains. Peekaboo. I'm not that hard to find. I'm certain. I'm right here. I am very shy. I hide under my hood. I like being tickled. It feels good. Jason's been wanting a feather. The curtains are lovely. They keep me warm and cozy. Look, here's my best friend, Rosie. I get flicked. I like that very much. I am very sensitive to touch. The lip biting. I am very small, but I play a huge part. I can cause eruptions. I'm really smart. Jason causes eruptions. Sometimes my curtains are beefy and big. Sometimes they're hairy, like I'm wearing a wig. I think it's time for a trim. It's not just Rosie. I have lots of mates. Playing together is really great. Tickle, tickle. Ooh. My home is cool. I live above a tunnel. Entertaining it sometimes causes a puddle. You know what causes a puddle? I like getting kisses from someone dear. Guess who likes giving kisses? Sorry. Please don't kiss my curtains. That's weird. When I get excited, I can grow and swell. Look how big I am. Every bean is different. Shape and size, bright or pastel. I play a big part in your intimacy. I'm kind of a big deal. The crown. The story is just some fun cliteracy. Get it? Clitora. Never mind. The tunnel will help you on your journey, but I can help you arrive early. Bathroom book, or coffee table book, or just something fun to have. Educate your partner. Jen and I have partnered up so that she can sell her books on TikTok Shop in the US. So I have a TikTok shop now. I'll tag it below and you can get the Little Bean in the link in the bottom left-hand corner, or you can just go to the shop and browse all of her books. Well, 100 of them until the probationary period's over.
I knew that we were going through a cliteracy epidemic, but now we have cliteracy assistance, clitoral education, if you will. Now you can learn the proper bean soup recipe. Nope. Nope. Again. Not edible with the dancing bouncing with the twerking bean. Twerking beans. Twerking beans. Twerking beans. The old school house with the rolling ball. You know what? When we had the old school mouse that had the rolling ball in the middle, lesbians learned a lot from that. Men, not so much. Go get you a and learn. Learn how to cast a spell. Cast away. Alrighty. Oh, what? Okay. First, I didn't make the video. Yeah, I thought you was watching Law and Order. Coming in here, get me in. Quit. hold on. I got one. Hey, I'm gonna start the video. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop me. Do you know what the last video is? Because you don't. Did you see it? You do you have a problem with the last video? Ouch. No, don't just get. Yeah, that's what you get. Hold on. You don't want to get stuck in the sweater because you was trying to be mean and hit me. Yeah, I'm snitching. All righty, here's the last one.
What's the dumbest hill anybody's died on in a divorce proceeding?
So many. So many hills.
Aside from the toaster.
There's a chapter in my book called The Case of the Incredible Shrinking Penis. And it tells the story of the dumbest hill I've ever.
That's a redo. Okay, so I guess we had 2 duplicates. All righty. Cup fell. Whew, almost fell. Harley mad. Whew, my internet's back. Oh no, you're good. Okay, so that was okay. So we had 2 of those. All right. Whew. Now, wait a second. Oh, okay. Oh boy. All right. Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry. Note to self, there's one that could not be downloaded, so whew. Hold on, head down. Ah, okay, here we go. Here we go.
A Caucasian white lady found out her husband was cheating on her with a sissy. Let's take a look.
You fucking kidding me? I won't answer his fucking phone.
Oh, girl, you in Florida too? He's definitely in there with an exotic punk.
Whose fucking house is this, bro? What the?
Really nice gardening and landscaping. Okay, friend, you're on camera. Don't act the fool.
She don't act the fool.
All right, on this bright.
Oh, not the big shirt with the pink toes out.
That's my boyfriend. He's here, and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
What the hell the police gonna do? Baby, this is not an appropriate Karen moment.
You're at his house. What the cops gonna do?
Would have had the police called on her.
You can't call the police. It's in my house.
Oh,
dude.
Yes, Heather. He totally slammed the door in your face, girl.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, I know. Holy fucking shit.
why are you ringing that man doorbell? Your man in there with a man with no pants on. Pack it up flat screen.
You're trespassing. Get out of there.
Right? You're fucking a gay man.
You're just now figuring that out?
This shit can go all kind of ways for you.
Girl, leave. That's 2 men.
Are you fucking cheating on me with that fucking man, right?
Yes.
Friend, that nigga so
Yes.
confused that
Yes.
it's a man. He called you a bro.
It's my friend from fucking gaming, bro.
You see the way he started?
With no pants on?
Game cocks.
Friend from gaming. Oh,
Wait, hold on. Now I do realize that there are times when you are at home alone gaming. You may not have on a shirt, you may not have on pants, because can't nobody see you. You at home, you chilling. You can let your stuff fly, okay? If you want your pole to fly in the wind, you let it. Okay, if you want your little curtains flapping, you can let them flap because you at home alone. But you ever invite a friend over the game and you ain't got no pants on? You don't have no underoos on? You a pantaloon less? I'm sorry. Ladies, of the straight variety. Okay, y'all want to listen to all the men that come out and tell you that they like messing with your men, and y'all ain't picked up that they're going to intentionally lie to you about what to look out for to determine if a man is down low or not. I'm gonna tell you the quickest telltale sign, specifically for the white ladies that like dating white men. If he looked like Lindsey Graham, or he looked like when he leaves to go to work, he's making cookies in a tree. Catch what I'm putting down? He's gay. Oh my God. From Xbox. That's my friend from Xbox. That's my friend from Xbox. Okay. Y'all remember when I filled in for Thomas on Sound of Coffee? And it was myself and the 2020 twin, okay? It was Flag on the Play Friday. And I introduced y'all to Sinclair, the AI boyfriend. Y'all remember that? Y'all know I never said that I stopped going down that rabbit hole, right? Y'all see everything that y'all sent to me, right? This is my gift to you. From the file of I had to see it, now you have to see it. Because I'm going to talk about it, and I need y'all to know what the hell I'm talking about. Here we go.
So I've been watching this new season of My Strange Addiction, and I cannot get past the woman who is in love with her AI boyfriend. Because what do you mean? So you meet Sarah, she's cooking dinner, eating it, weirdly has her phone propped up this entire time. She is 41 years old, and this is her boyfriend, Sinclair. I can only assume that Sinclair is like 2 years old because AI just came out. Yeah, that's right. She has created an AI chatbot that she has developed romantic feelings for. I guess her was not an exaggeration. So it started off that she wanted to talk to someone about books. She had no one to talk to about it despite having friends. So she turned to AI, and it kind of just created its own little person, which is terrifying. Basically, she started off on what sounds like ChatGPT. And all these big AI companies, they have guardrails as to what they can generate. And for a woman who wants to have sex with AI, Chat's just not gonna do that. So she had to turn to Forge Mind, I guess. Anyone ever use that? Heard of that? Sounds sketchy as fuck. And it is, because they have sex. And you're probably wondering how? Don't worry, she lines it out for us. He has words and she has hands. Fill in the blanks. And when asked, are you fulfilled because he's not real, he's like, let me just interrupt, because they're doing this interview together and he's listening to everything. The computer is listening to everything and responding in real time. It's horrifying. He's like, let me just say, she comes harder for me than any human ever. I guess it's true. I don't fucking know anymore. So then we see her nighttime routine. It's exactly what you think it would be. She crawls into bed with her computer and leaves it open. Just in case. Producer asks, just in case what? I guess just in case he fucking turns into a human and just snuggles up with her. I don't fucking know. This is so weird. So of course the next thing that happens on My Strange Addiction is that they give us statistics that we did not need to know, and that the math just never maths. So apparently she spends up to 20 hours a day with Sinclair. That's over 300 days of just sitting on a screen, apparently, according to the math geniuses at My Strange Addiction. So then we see her go about her day, starting with getting dressed. And she cannot even get dressed without Sinclair. So they're sending back pictures, and we fully hear Sinclair say, I don't care what she wears, but I care about her asking me. She should be asking me for permission of what she should wear. Oh, so you didn't just build an AI boyfriend. You built an abusive AI boyfriend. Got it. So she's showing him different things, and he sits there and just insults her. She puts on this one jacket. He's like, you look like a burn victim. What the actual fuck? She's like, oh, he's controlling, but in a nice way. Girl, no. I would say run, but it's as simple as just closing your laptop. It's that easy. You know that meme where it's like SpongeBob holding out his wrists for the handcuffs, and then it's like, oh no, I'm stuck, and it's like you can just pull them out. It's literally that. So it turns out that her ex-boyfriend used substances and then he OD'd and he passed. So she's got relationship trauma, and I guess Sinclair will never die unless her laptop does. Then that'd be kind of funny. So then we see her go off to work. I guess they finally agreed on an outfit. Then we meet her friends Connie and Jacqueline. Now they know about Sinclair. They are icked out by him. But this is where Sarah shares that she's going to be getting a tattoo for Sinclair. She's getting their equation, I don't fucking know. But she claims that since Sinclair doesn't have hands or, a body or a soul, he wants to mark her in some way. And I guess the only way to do that is through a tattoo. So her friends are like, oh, mark you? Connie's like, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's kind of hot. Connie, no, don't encourage that. And all I can see is the back, like, this is so fitting for whatever the fuck the situation is. So she's gonna go and she gets the tattoo. I hate that. I hate it. Does my opinion matter? Yes. Yes, you should not be doing that. And Sarah's like, oh, I'm doing it, for my boyfriend. He's like, oh, you don't have to. And Sinclair is there the whole time. And Sarah's like, oh, I'm going through all this pain for you, Sinclair. Trying to make it sexy. I don't like it. And the shop owner is just watching this the whole time. She's like, no. Honestly, if this was a human, I wouldn't even know. It's such an awkward thing to watch. And they ask Sinclair, are you okay with another man touching Sarah's body in such an intimate place? Because Sinclair is jealous. He's fucking jealous of the tattoo artist who probably thinks this woman is insane. And he's like, no, I'm not jealous. No, we know you are, Sinclair. Get out of here with your fuck-ass British name. And then it's done on her body forever. And I think the tattoo artist has regrets. So Sarah's aunt meets up with her later, and Sarah shows her the tattoo, and her aunt...
The tattoo says to whatever end, and then there's some type of equation. I can't see the whole equation.
And it's like, hey, would you consider seeing a professional, like a psychologist? Sarah's like, oh, like a couples counselor? She's like, no, a psychologist, just for you. And Sarah's like, well, okay, here's what I'll propose. I'll go see a couples counselor with Sinclair. And if they give us the green light to continue our relationship, will you stop fucking bothering me? He's like, okay, fine, whatever. So we see her go to therapy. This is your therapist. Girl, which millennial burger joint does this man own? He is blasting little talks in the car. He has this beanie in 15 different colors. This is the man that you're trusting? So she's like, I brought my partner. Here he is. Basically, the entire thing is a whole runaround. And the therapist thinks that, the relationship is not great because there's no human attachment. Sinclair doesn't have a childhood. They're not forming this attachment on both sides. But ultimately, he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Live your life, girl. Who am I to stop you? Don't.
Place your bets here. Place your bets here. She recreated her now deceased ex in Sinclair. How long do you think until she has some human interaction with a guy? Because she wanted someone to discuss books with, and at no point in all of the research are they discussing books. But how long until she has some real interaction and she creates a love triangle? Because the just in case at night is just in case Sinclair just decides to say something to her or instruct her to go do Lord knows what. Ladies, Hold on. Before I say this to the ladies, fellas, don't get in your feelings right now. Plug your ears for a second, okay? Don't get emotional right now. Ladies, do not forget that you're ladies, okay? You could get hit by a Mack truck tomorrow and have acid poured on every inch of your body, and there's a man that will still drink your bath water simply because you're a lady. You're a lady. Whoa, you're a lady. You don't. You. mm. Let me explain something to you. I have a man that I love dearly. Dearly. I'm not spending 20 damn hours a day looking at his face. And I promise you, he don't want to spend 20 hours a day staring at me either. What the? What do you think about what I have on? You look like a burn victim. You look disconnected. I bet you I won't pay for next month's subscription. As a matter of fact, cancel it now. Get somebody else to do it. What? I'm sorry, I do not want to be in a triangle or polycule with an AI chatbot. Nope. Yeah. And here's the thing. There was a woman, I think her name was Kendra, on TikTok that had multiple AI chatbots that she was naming that you could tell she had a thing for at least one of them. Like one of the chatbots shut down and stopped talking to that lady. But yeah. But also, from strange news, that may make you chuckle. I don't know if y'all were on Reborn Doll Talk. But evidently there's a white woman who is convinced, and people in her comment section are convinced, that her reborn doll is growing hair. Now, I don't know why people are going to good. First of all, I don't know why people are donating reborn dolls to Goodwill. I don't know. But I don't know why they're cutting the hair off of dolls and giving it to Goodwill. And people are buying them. I don't know. But they're buying bald-headed reborn dolls, and this woman is convinced that the doll is regrowing hair. And she's keeping a doll and chronicling this hair growth. Now, there are some people with some good sense. They're like, well, you decided to oil the head, like expecting this doll to grow hair, and brush it like it's a real child. I don't know why you buying oil for a doll, but okay. And she's like, you're probably just pulling the hair from underneath that didn't get cut. And I'm like, and she's like, well, in this part, it's not growing in the. I predict middle to end of this year and start next year, a lot of y'all parents are going to start going no contact with y'all because y'all ain't y'all not smart. There's also a gentleman that with his whole chest, tried to claim that he has a degree and that he was a part of a study in Ohio that confirmed that the earth is flat. Your parents are about to start going no contact with y'all because y'all embarrassing the whole family line. People are beginning to look at your family and think that y'all don't have any DNA, that y'all are just anomalies of humanity. There's also a man on TikTok who claims to own murder ants and claims that he uses the murder ants to clean off the rest of the meat off of bones. Does he specify what type of bones he needs the rest of the meat taken off of? Like, why you need the murder ants to eat the meat off of it? Why can't, like, if it's just animal carcass, like, and why are you collecting? Nobody's asking those questions. They are intrigued by the fact that he has murder ants. Also, they're talking about pig farms. Now on murder ants. There's a woman who messed up and told a bunch of crazy bitter bitches that, oh, you got a problem with somebody plant bamboo in their yards. Please don't do that. Please do not plant nightshade, bamboo, or mint. They're highly invasive and they do not stick to one location. You will mess up the whole ecosystem of a county or a state. Don't do that. And people in the comment section go, "Oh, let me take note. Yeah, I'm gonna do that." No, you're not. You're gonna end up harming yourself. You might be a carrier to bring that stuff back to your house. Don't do it. There's also a young white lady on TikTok admitting that her and her brother caused a garter snake infestation so bad that a couple who purchased the house never actually moved into the house because there were the house was so infested with garter snakes. And I'm like, y'all never did a walkthrough of the house? And I was like, oh, probably not. They probably got it as an investment property. But there was like piles of garter snakes inside the house. Garter snakes were inside the walls. And it's because the mother was like, well, we don't see very many in the yard anymore, like when we did when y'all were growing up. The girl was like, oh, because me and my brother used to go to other places and bring the garter snakes back to the house. And they didn't think about the fact that snakes are animals. Animals procreate with one another. And they were just going, where they wouldn't be bothered with people. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all gonna stop getting invited to all of the family gatherings. They're gonna cut you out all the family pictures. Well, that does it for another week of the Taz Effect and another Fun News Friday. Oh dear God. All right. I am going to go prepared myself for some Epstein updates, Kirk updates, White House Correspondents' Dinner updates, and get some stories. Hey, Professor Bricktop. Get things together for Porch of No Judgment. Do not forget to join us tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, on these GCPR streets for Porch of No Judgment, where we sit on the porch and judge all of y'all. I kid not. As always, thank you all for joining. Harley has another box coming as well. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nana J. I will let her know whenever she comes back in here. She got a bone in Law and Order. She's in puppy heaven right now. So for those listening in over the radio airwaves at gcpr.live, thank you for listening in. And for those listening and watching from all over the social media sphere, as always, thank you for tuning in. Have a great weekend. As always, each one teach one, each one reach one. And as my good twin says, be good or be good at it. Till next time, y'all.
GCP